Okay, so what I've got here is if I go home, and you can do it on Scratchpad, that's fine. You don't have to add a new document. If you go to calculate, okay, you should be able to, this is question 6.1, section 6.1, question 10, and it's a system of three variables, and it says solve the system of equation using matrices. Use the Gaussian elimination method with back substitution. Okay, and this is your question. You did get it correct, but I know it probably took a little bit with the doing it by hand with the Gaussian elimination. But it's really simple in the calculator. If you go to menu and you go to matrix and vector, if you will go to reduced row echelon form number 5, and it will come up REF, R-R-E-F, okay? That causes, that reduced row echelon form is the actual Gaussian elimination. And then if you go back to menu and you go back to matrix and vector, we want to create a matrix. This is 3 rows. It has 4 columns. Okay, and then you're going to input those coefficients. So we have 4x plus 4y plus 16z equals 8. So that's 4, 4, 16, 8. The second equation, which says 4x plus 3y plus 13z equals 6, is 4, 3, 13, 6. And then we have 2x plus 6y plus 16z equals 16. And then literally all we have to do is hit enter. That 100010001 is the Gaussian elimination. It's the reduced row echelon form. And then you have your answer of 1, 5, -1. If you are looking at that homework problem that you have right there, you will see that is the correct answer. X is 1, Y is 5, Z is -1. Let's look at, let's see if it will let me go, let me see if I can find where you did a multiplication. That was probably 6.3 homework. I think question 10 was a multiplication of 2 matrices. Find, if possible, A times B and B times A. Of course, you know the columns of the first one have to equal the rows of the second one in order for that to work. This problem has 3 by 2 with a 2 by 3, so it will work. So we're going to do A times B. All we have to do is, okay, we're going to matrix and vector again. I'm going to create a matrix. This first matrix, this is question 10 on 6.3, is a 3 rows by 2 columns. And I'm going to put in 0, 1. All I'm doing is typing in 2, -3. Then we have 5, -2. And we are going to multiply that times, if I go to menu, and then I'm going to create another matrix. Okay, and this one is 2 rows by 3 columns. Okay, and it is -2. Whoops, sorry. -2, 5, 5, 2, 2. And then we hit enter. And we get our answer of 522, -19, -10, 4, and -20, -14, 21. And that is A times B. B times A will also work. You could possibly, if you were to go ahead and like store that in A and store that in B, then you could just type B times A. Let me see if I can create that for you. It'll be faster for you that way on these kind of problems than having to retype. If I'm going to do a 3 by 2, and I'm just going to put this back in here again and see if I can get it to store. I know it can. It's just been a while since I have done that. Looks like we need to do a control store, and I'm going to call that A. Okay. And then I'm going to do a menu, and I'm going to do create another matrix. This is going to be matrix B. And this time it was what, 3 by 2? Oh, 2 by 3, I'm sorry. Okay. And this one was -2, -2, 5, 5, 2, 2. And I'm going to do a control variable or store right there. The blue stow is store, and since it's blue I need to push the control, and then I'm going to pick B. Okay, hit enter. Then I should be able to say A times B. Let's see if we do, and then I should be able to go to B times A. Hit enter, and that does give you B times A. And then you don't have to do all that multiplying and adding by hand. You can use this calculator on your test. Okay, I'm hoping that helps.